Hope you're having an amazing day. Let's see what we can do to make your week and months and years ahead even more amazing with plenty of cash flowing. And the first thing you have to do in sales is to get into the right job, one that actually has got a high income potential, because the majority don't. So you need to test that out. And then when you've itemized where you want to work and what you have to do to get there, you have to get through an interview process. Now I'm going to show you tell you what we do on our interview process day to give you the heads up and an advantage for watching this video, and what to do to succeed. So first of all, going to talk about some of the key questions we ask and why, what we're looking for, and then a bit on what you might actually like to ask back and doing it. I've got a list here in front of me, which I'm going to share with you right now. Okay, now before I do that, you know, when you do ask a question, answer immediately the truth. A pause, thinking about it, shows that you're about to come out with some bullshit. Nobody's kidded by that. They're all in sales, they'll pick it up. And if you're thinking what is the right answer, wrong approach to take. Yeah, it leads you to you won't figure out what the right answer is, and there usually isn't a right answer. Most questions, they're looking for how you react to them, body language, energy, your composition, your body, your tonality, and so forth. And you know, if they put you under pressure, do you start crumbling? It's how you react to it, not actually what you say. You know, the fact that you might keep your energy up, or you might keep fighting back, that type of thing is what's really being looked for when they ask you questions. So keep your ears all really open, understand quickly, answer quickly, communicate backwards and forwards, keep fighting on until you get the job. Yeah, don't give up, don't take prisoners attitude to really go for it and get it, and be strong and clear and show that you're the man for the job. Okay, one question. Briefly tell me your background and where you're going from here. That's a very open-ended question. A lot of questions in sales interviews are all about goals, motivation, what you're looking for, because there's a lot of pressure in sales, and the difference between the winners and the losers is the winners have some hard-boiled goals that they've really got to have, and if there's obstacles or pressure in the way, they just steam through it. Whereas the ones the goals are not that strong, give up along the way, they drop out, and you know that's really no good for anybody. So that's what they're looking for there. Questions I like to ask is, tell me about your proudest moment, or sometimes I phrase it like, tell me the most adventurous thing you've ever done. And I'm after a bit of the personality behind the CV and the detail of your life outside of work even. I'm looking for what sort of person you are, personality, sense of humor, and how you can actually answer that without waffling on and digressing. Too many people I interview, you ask them a question, they waffle on, and you have to shut them up. They just clearly go on forever. That is not going to work in sales. You're going to ignore and bore prospective customers when you're buying stuff. So that's what I'm looking for there. Why should we pick you? That's a pretty tough question. Simple, but it's a pretty tough question. Why should we pick you against anybody else? What's special about you? So you need to have that ready. You need to have 1, 2, 3, bang, bang, bang. Really good answers that match what the person has just said is related to what he's looking for. Yeah, so you need to be quite lucid in answering that one. What I absolutely love is if I gave you £10,000 cash right now, think about it. What would you do with it? Now, on an interview, you probably will come out with the bullshit. But now think about what would you really do with it? Because that really do with it is what we're looking for there. Now, most people fall into the trap of trying to figure out or answer, like an investment company, they say I'd invest it. An art company, they say I'd buy art. A travel company, they go on holiday. No, it's bullshit. Right? What would you really do with it? We're looking for what's really behind you. It doesn't matter what you do with it. It's that you do have something that you really, really want, because that drive, that passion is what will make you successful in sales and push through, learn, and keep getting the deals and deal with all the setbacks, rejections, and obstacles along the way. Okay. Now, this is a question I only ask when somebody's really impressing me, and it's, if I said I don't think you're right for this job, what would you tell me? Now, the majority of people say I'd ask for feedback. I say, fine, I'd give them feedback, and then they go. What's that got them? Lost. You say that to a customer, I don't think the product's quite right for me, and you ask them for feedback, it doesn't get you anywhere. If you probe a bit more on that, you might have something that you can fight back on. So let me ask you, what are you not sure about me would be a better response. But fighting back, yeah, not just accepting it and running away and going to the next one. If you really want it, you will fight back. Okay, next, are you more a love winning or a hate losing sort of a person? Well, this is looking at the directional motivations, and different companies might prefer a different one to that. It's not one of my personal favourites, but I have a lot of clients that really like that question. And it does certainly open some people out as to what drives them. So expect for that one. And they're all about, the next question, what drives you? What are your goals? These questions that keep coming back to that same theme, you'll keep hearing. And the key question, which you will like to be asked, I'm giving it away there, is when can you start? Yeah? Now, this one there is right answers to. The right answer to when can you start is tomorrow. The next best answer is in 2 days. The third is in a week. The fourth in 2 weeks. A fifth in a month. And it didn't bother wasting time going more than a month. So if you're still at uni and you're applying for something in 6 months, please ring us when you've actually finished and ready to work. It's a major advantage to companies. Team can start tomorrow. They can train a team together. They've got a desk full that they want to get on with. They really don't want to wait. Now, if you have to work notice, you have to work notice. But if you don't, it's a real advantage. So try to make that as soon as possible that you can start work. That's a real advantage. But show commitment there. So, the other thing at the end when people are asking you, nobody likes well, if I get the offer, I'll think about it types and consider it with 3 other offers. They want to hear that, look, I've got other things, but if you offer me, I'm taking this one. That's what they want to hear. Now, don't say it if it isn't true, because if it isn't true, there's something not right about this job for you. So that's what you have to think about. Now, going on to questions you might like to ask, the questions I like to hear are all about the company. A real salesperson isn't interested in the basic or even the commission and this sort of detail. That's someone who's just coasting through life, just wants to be average. Yeah, it's all irrelevant. Has the company got products you can sell? Well, the commissions are relevant if they're not good products to sell. And the basic, well, I don't care if your company is crap, but if I'm being paid a basic, why should I care? Attitude is coming over. So asking about the basic is, we found that the real winners don't ask these questions. The questions they ask are all about performance. What did your top biller earn last month? That's a real good question. Open some companies up. You're looking for somebody to say something between 10 and 20,000 last month. That's what you're looking for. And you want to then know how long did it take him or her to get there. Yeah, these are the questions, because that proves it's doable. If somebody else can do it, so can you. That's what winners ask. What's so special about your products compared to the competition? What are your prices, margins? What is your average deal size? What support do I get from admin? What support do I get with leads? What marketing is there to support me? Will I be cold calling? How long until I can get to senior sales closer and earning the real big money? Yeah? And where do your leads come from? These are the types of questions winners ask, and that's what we're really looking for. But if those questions are not what you're mainly interested in, you're probably not right for high income sales jobs anyway. Yeah? So anyway, I hope that helps. Remember that, it's a competition. You have to be the best, and you're not going to win them all. And if you don't win them all, you keep fighting on. It's like if you're cold calling on the phone, or if you're visiting, you're not going to close every deal for a whole range of reasons. You've got to keep going until you get your goals. So whatever your goals are, don't let anybody steal your dream. Don't let anybody take that away from you and decide and tell you can't get it, because you can. If you persevere with it and you have patience, persistence, and keep learning all the skills that you need, you will get it eventually if you're determined enough. So I wish you every success. Until my next video, I'll see you soon.